Welcome to Trendsight Media YouTube channel. We invite you to subscribe, like, comment and share. This is Trends Master in the house, back again with Newcastle United versus Manchester City, match prediction and a lineup. Seeking to close the gap to the Premier League summit, reigning champions Manchester City, the citizens, will travel to St James Park to take on Newcastle United on Saturday evening. These two teams are currently strive to win the English Premier League this season, and 11 points currently separate them in the Premier League table, with Manchester City, Pep Guardiola's side, occupying third place, and Newcastle sitting 6 positions further back in 9th. After ending 2023 with 3 consecutive defeats and then losing their opening game of the new year on a margin of 4-2 away against Liverpool, Newcastle United eased the pressure, beginning to mount on manager Eddie Howe by claiming a much-needed 3-0 away victory over their rivals Sunderland in the FA Cup third round. Alexander Isak's blast followed a first half on goal from Dan Ballard to help the Magpies claim the bragging rights over the Black Cats for the first time since 2011. Newcastle will travel to Fulham in the first round later this month, but they must first shift their attention to Saturday's contest with Manchester City, a side whom they beat 1-0 in their most recent meeting 4 months ago. The Magpies' record against Manchester City, the citizens, in the English Premier League leaves little to be desired. They have only managed to win 1, drawn 5, and lost 26 of their last 32 top-flight encounters. And their only triumph during this run was a 2-1 home victory in January 2019. Newcastle's defeat on Saturday would represent them 10th of the campaign in the top flight, and they could slip 14 points behind the top 4 if other results go against them, thus hindering their hopes of securing Champions League football for next season. FA Cup holders Manchester City also secured a safe passage through to the first round after slashing Huddersfield Town 5-0 at the Etihad Stadium last weekend, extending their unbeaten run in all competitions to 8 matches. In that game, Kevin De Bruyne stole the headlines after making his long-awaited return from injury, with him coming off the substitutes bench to set up fellow returnee Jeremy Doku for Manchester City's 5th goal after a blast from Phil Foden, a strike from Julian Alvarez, and own goal from Ben Jackson put the game to bed. Pep Guardiola's side is expected to field Kyle Walker and Nathan Ake in defense. Ederson has a possible replacement for Stefan Ortega between the sticks. Rodri in partnership with either Mateo Kovacic or Rico Lewis. Bernardo Silva will be set to replace Oscar Bob on the right flank, joining Phil Foden, Jack Grealish and Juan Alvarez in the final third. Kevin De Bruyne and Jeremy Doku will be available, looking to get more first-team minutes under their belts. But the Belgian duo are not expected to be included in Pep Guardiola's starting lineup. Therefore, the possible starting lineup for Manchester City may include Ederson as a goalkeeper, Kyle Walker, Diaz, Nathan Ake, Vardiol, Rodri in the midfield, Kovacic, Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden, Jack Grealish, and Juan Alvarez. However, on the side of Newcastle United, they are expected to use Dabrak, Trippier, Scha, Botman, Ban, Longstaff, Gumarez, Myrick, Almiron, Alexander Isak, and Gordon. This is Trendsight Media YouTube channel. We encourage you to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And we remind you to stay updated with our latest news, trending stories, creative ideas, educational, inspirational, and motivational content, all at Trendsight Media YouTube channel. According to the game preview, we expect Manchester City to win the game, though it will be away game by a margin of 2-1. But if things goes well for the Magpies, they can win it, because football is funny, anything can happen. But to a larger extent, we predict that Manchester City will be winning the game. In Uganda we say subscribinga, likinga, commentinga, ate era beranga osharinga. Tokyusa mukutu beraho weraba.